going. So I hope it's actually going to work properly. So here I am. I'm on Northumberland Road. Up here, in that direction is Mount Street Bridge. Right behind me, and the sun is right in the eyes, is 25 Northumberland Road. Just let me show you the plaque there. I'll focus in a bit, sorry. In memory of Lieutenant Michael Mallon, who was killed there in 1916. So, in 1916, there was the largest military action, the most successful military action for the volunteers in 1916 was fought here, essentially between this junction and the bridge. So there were in 4 or 5 buildings around 20 volunteers. Here, another building up here, one on the other side and behind there. And this is the main road from Dún Laoghaire, which is 1916 was called Kingstown, Blackrock, into the city centre. So the men here, they were part of the Boland's Mills garrison under De Valera, Eamon de Valera, and they were sent here to disrupt possible English reinforcements coming from Kingstown, which was one of the main entrances to Dublin. So on the Wednesday morning, the Sherwood Foresters, they had landed, I think, either early that day or the previous night. They were coming from Kingstown, from Dún Laoghaire, along that road there. Now, they were warned in advance that there were volunteers around here. However, I don't know how seriously they took that warning, or just because they were new troops or their commander was hopeless. But it took them 8 hours to pass through here. And in that fighting, they lost just under 220 casualties, of whom I think 20 something, maybe 28 were killed. So, like, in the total number of volunteers was less than 20. I think there were 2 in this house, in 25 Northumberland Road. So the Sherwood Foresters would have marched along here. These guys, the people in here, opened fire on them. Fighting went on for quite a while. Michael Malone was killed. The other volunteer in there escaped. I'm not sure if he was captured. And then they would advance along here. Again, it's like 200 meters in total, maybe 250. And just think the fighting was very heavy. And as well as advancing along the street, the English army, the British army they went to some of the lanes trying to circle, come around the back, etc. But they still took an awful lot of casualties. Now, the next part of the next garrison was just here in the parochial hall, the Protestant hall, which you can just see now. I think there are 4 guys here in this hall here. Except, for some reason, the English did not notice that there were volunteers here. They were mainly concerned with attacking St. Stephen's School over here, which is now a restaurant. And ironically, Although there were initially 4 volunteers in that building, they had decided it was militarily hopeless and they had pulled out, meaning that you can't see a thing now with the sun, that here they were able to take them by surprise. I think they waited till the soldiers were kind of right here, right there, and opened fire. And then again they would keep fighting. I think most of the men in that hall escaped, but they were captured because during the fighting the soldiers went, the British Army were going the lanes behind. Now we're coming up to the bridge now. As you can see, the battlefield as such is tiny, and it's amazing that the British Army lost so many casualties here. Now you see that building on the other side of the canal, which unfortunately is being done up at the moment. In there was Clanwilliam House. There were another 4 soldiers there, and 4 volunteers I mean. So they had a pretty clear field of fire sort of along the road. The traffic is starting to build up now, so it's starting to get very noisy. And then the final building that was involved in the battle, you can't see now, was a builder's yard. There goes the bus, was behind there, where they were using for sniping. And then, you can't see it now, it was on the wrong side of the road. The British Army, there's a church diagonally this way, which has a really, really high spire. St. Mary's Church, an aunt of mine got married there. The British Army used that for sniping fire. Let's see, can we see it? The sun is right in the wrong direction. Hold on. No, you can't see it, trees, etc. So just to finish, let's just go to the memorial. So it took them 8 hours to fight along this 250 meters. So let's see, can I cross the road here without getting killed? I have to walk fast. So here is the memorial for the fighting, okay? In memory of those who were killed and fought here. So just to memorize, that building there was one. The schoolhouse was another. But they didn't actually fight in the battle. And then there was 2 along the right-hand side here. And then behind that glass building, there was another one. So that is the Battle of Mount Street Bridge. Sort of less than 20 Irish volunteers held up the Sherwood Foresters basically for a day, 8 hours, inflicting really, really heavy casualties on the Sherwood Foresters. In a month or so, I will make a proper video, narrated properly, without the noise of the traffic. So, just to close, to make everyone feel peaceful, the Grand Canal. So, thank you very much. I hope you liked it. And if you can subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. If you want to buy me a coffee, it would always be very grateful. Sunday week, I will have the second part of my video coming out about Kerry in the 9 Years' War. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon. And goodbye from a sunny Dublin, because I think the rain is going to be coming back tomorrow, I think. And anyway, I'm back to Kerry. Okay, Slán. And just a quick shout out to Nuevo Laredo, watching from Australia. That's 2 people watching from Australia. Thank you very much. Bye bye, Slán.